Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me?
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another vlog. I thought it would be super fun to film this weekend in my life. Me and my Nana are headed to Elton John tonight, so I wanted to just show you my outfit. The bodysuit is from Hollister. The black leather jeans are from Fashion Nova. Shoes are Forever 21, and a super cute blazer. It's kind of big, but I actually got it from Revolve. I'm gonna iron it right now just because it's a little wrinkly. It is my first purchase from there, and it came literally so fast. I ordered it on Sunday and it came by Tuesday. When I got home from work, it was already there. So I'm in love with it and I am so excited. I don't know if I said this already, but we're going to Elton John and it's gonna be so much fun.
Life is while you're in the world.
Good morning, you guys. I can't believe that I'm already up again. It is 6:38 and I'm headed to San Diego for a wedding this weekend. I apologize if I look like two completely different colors. I never self-tan my face with the same stuff that I use for my body, so I just put it on. It needs some time to like settle in and then I still have to wash it off. So excuse my appearance, but I had so much fun at the Elton John concert with my Nana last night. She just like lit up. If I can figure out how to put the clips in, I will definitely put them in now. But yeah, I'm headed to a wedding for the weekend and it'll be so fun. It's one of my good friends that I've known for like 8 or 9 years now, and yeah, it's gonna be a really fun weekend. I am driving, so the wedding's at 3 and it's 6:36 right now. And when I go there, I'm gonna lose an hour. So I feel like if I get there around like 11:30, 12, I'll probably have just enough time to get ready and everything. So yeah, we're gonna head out now. I've got my boyfriend's stuff that he left at my place last time that he was here. And then I've got my bag all packed. I will definitely show you guys my outfit because I'm gonna wear that blazer again that I got from Revolve. And I also have a dress that I ordered from Macy's. I have one from Macy's. This is literally making me look so green, but I promise it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, I have 2 dresses to choose from, one from Macy's and then the other I think is from, can't really remember, but anyways, I will show you guys which one I end up picking, and yeah, let's just get on the road. We are just under 2 hours from being to San Diego. It has honestly been a pretty good drive. I left at about 7 a.m. and I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts, got gas, and honestly it's been a pretty good day. I got my typical green tea and a breakfast sandwich, and I just didn't have the time to like cook breakfast this morning, nor did I really have anything. But yeah, the drive is going pretty well. I thought I would update you guys, and we are on the mend here. I'm about to be in El Centro, which is, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar, but there's a couple different checkpoints that you kind of hit as you're going to California from Arizona. The first one being like Gila Bend, Yuma, and then El Centro, and then I feel like San Diego is like the next thing. So yeah, we are on our way, making moves, and we will be there shortly. Okay, made it to California. All ready for the wedding. I'm really sad that Nate can't come with me, but I like your outfit. We're gonna meet up afterwards, so. My dress, actually, props to Nate, got it at Macy's for me, and then my shoes are from Target, and then my bag is just gonna be this little Kate Spade one, and then I'm gonna bring my jacket. The event is all black attire. So yeah, let's head out. Okay, made it. Actually, my makeup looks kind of good actually in this lighting. The ceremony's gonna be right here. It's like right on the water here. It's at the Point in San Diego, and it starts in about 20 minutes. So let's go.
Bet you're doing fine, cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right time.
Hello you guys, I am sticking this at the end of this vlog just because I had said in my last one that I really wanted to share some nursing and life updates regarding nursing and just where I'm headed next. So that's why I'm going to add this into the end of this video. I wanted to answer a couple questions that I will probably get regarding it and just some questions I've got from family friends about this decision that I made. And the big announcement that I have is that I am going back to school. I start nurse practitioner school in about a month and a half, and I am so excited. I knew that this was something that I always wanted to do, but I just wasn't sure when, and I decided to apply this cycle for a couple different programs here in Arizona. I ended up getting into one. So yeah, I am super excited about it. I am not really sure what to expect. And yeah, I wanted to answer a couple questions just because I know I just started a job in the operating room, and you know, that is like obviously a big focus of mine, but I also knew that I always wanted to go back to school. So when the opportunity presented itself and you know, I got in, I was like, if it's my time to start, then it is my time to start. And yeah, so let me answer a couple questions, like I said, that I will most likely get regarding like my program and what you can expect from me in the next year in the program. Question that I've probably got the most from people is, what made you decide you wanted to go back to become a family nurse practitioner? And I think one of the things for me was I always knew that I wanted to go back to school. I guess I just wasn't sure when. I kind of felt like with where I'm at in my life in regards to like not being married and having kids, if I wanted to go back to school, this is probably one of the best times to do it. So like I said, I ended up applying right before I accepted my job in the operating room, and yeah, I kind of just was like, you know, let's wait and see what happens. If I get in this cycle, great. If not, we'll try again later on. And I ended up getting in. So yeah, I knew I always wanted to go back to school. That was never a question for me. It ended up being the right time. And I think one of the reasons I chose family nurse practitioner is I've worked in the hospital for about 4 years, working as a nurse as well as a CNA, and I just know that in time eventually I would really like to do more of the outpatient setting. And yeah, that's kind of why I decided to do family nurse practitioner, because the opportunities to work outside of the hospital are a lot greater than if you were to do something like acute care or neonatal, and I have not done specialties in nursing revolving those, so I thought family nurse practitioner went best with what I have for experience thus far. The next question I also have gotten often is, what are your career goals or your plans once you finish nurse practitioner school? And I get a little bit hesitant saying this just because I know that the aesthetic industry is a huge industry in nursing or in the medical field, I guess you could say. A dream of mine would really be to become an aesthetic nurse practitioner or even do dermatology. So, you know, I've gotten my certification to do Botox and filler and things of that sort, but I really want to expand my career going that way. As I'm going through the program, I really want to try and get a part-time job as an aesthetic injector so that I can gain experience to be able to practice on my own once I am done with nurse practitioner school. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect. We will see. I know I am working full-time and I'll be going to school full-time, so the likelihood that I'll be able to pick up like another job isn't very high, but you know, if I can just get some experience or kind of get my foot in the door in that industry, that is kind of where I'd like my career to go and the trajectory of where I see things going for me later on. Just in regards to the work-life balance, working in the operating room, I really wanted to gain experience to hopefully maybe someday even work for a plastic surgeon. So yeah, that's kind of where my career plans are right now. I continue and hope to work in the operating room while going to school, just because I feel like the job is tough. There's a lot of different personalities, which I would do a whole video on if you guys really wanted to see it. But for the most part, I think that the reason I wanted to do the OR was so that it would open up more opportunities for me down the road when I did complete my nurse practitioner degree. The next question I really wanted to answer is, what is the difference between an RN and an NP? Well, an RN is someone who either goes to school to get an associate's degree in nursing or bachelor's degree, and I have both of those. I went to the community college as well as a state university here in Arizona to be able to obtain both of those degrees. And as an RN, you are able to work in a variety of different settings in regards to the hospital setting. There's outpatient type environments. NP is kind of taking your degree a step further and obtaining either a master's or a doctorate. I plan to do the master's program just because at this time that is what gives me the opportunities to do the same things as someone with a doctorate here in Arizona. If that were to change later on, I would definitely go back to school to get my doctorate, but as of right now, I think I'm just going to take the next steps and do the master's degree. And like I said, with the nurse practitioner certification or degree, you have the opportunity to it's a more advanced practice level of nursing, and you're more in the role of like a PA, or even some would say a doctor. I'm able to assess and treat patients on my own, and this is something that with wanting to do things in the aesthetic industry, it's really challenging sometimes to try and find a medical director. So I knew that if I was wanting to expand my career in this direction, this would be one of the best ways to be able to do that, and it would give me the opportunity to either own my own practice or practice independently, maybe even one day open a med spa. I don't know what my plans are this far, but yeah, that is kind of the difference between an RN. RNs generally work in like a hospital setting or outpatient setting, and they work under the license of a doctor, whereas a nurse practitioner can kind of practice more independently and has that autonomy to be able to assess their patients, treat, and also prescribe medications and whatnot. So that's kind of just like a brief little rundown of it. There's so much more to it, but yeah, that's kind of what I would say is like a quick rundown of what it is. Now, why I didn't decide to do DNP, I think I kind of went into that earlier. As of right now in the state of Arizona, those who decide to get a master's or a doctorate, their level of pay is a little bit different, but the amount and autonomy that you have and the things that you can do are pretty much the same. So at this point, the school that I ended up choosing to go to only offers the master's degree. So yeah, that's why I decided to go with that, and I'm happy with my decision. If I decide later on that I want to go back, then I definitely will. Are you planning to work during NP school? Well, like I said, I feel like I am living on my own now, and I have bills to pay and I have a dog to provide for. So yes, I do plan to work full-time while going to nurse practitioner school, and I know it's going to be challenging at times, but I did work full-time as a CNA the entire time I was going to nursing school, even when people told me that I couldn't. So yeah, I'm not really concerned about the workload, just because I feel as though, you know, I went to nursing school, I know what school entails. I've only been out of school for about a year and a half, almost 2 years, so I'm very familiar with just like the rigorous load that school is, and I don't really feel like I have a huge problem with like staying focused and getting things done. So yeah, it's definitely going to require some sacrifice in regards to hanging out with friends and just doing a lot of social things probably over the next couple years, but I know it'll be worth it at the end of the day, and to me that means more than a couple nights out. So yeah, I do know that I will be working full-time, and I'm hoping to be able to drop down from 40 hours to 30, because as a company I work for, 30 hours a week is still considered full-time. But yeah, we will probably not be doing that until classes move to the classroom setting. From there, I will probably try to drop my hours a little bit just to give myself a bit of a break. But like I said, still being full-time. What format is the NP program offered in that you are attending? So the NP program that I will be going to is actually a hybrid program. So for the first 9 months or so, I will be going completely online. And then after I finish the first 5 classes, we will be moving to more of a hybrid setting where we go to class 1 day a week for 4 hours, while also having things to complete online in the online format for school. So it is, I feel like, pretty manageable. I will only have to go to class in the evenings from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday. I already have my schedule for the entire program, which is really nice because it's going to help me be able to plan accordingly. But yeah, that's kind of what the program entails. It's hybrid. After the first 9 months, it does go to 1 day a week. And then once I obviously start doing clinicals, that will be more in person and less stuff online. So it's a little bit of both. And then the last question I really wanted to answer was, how long is the family nurse practitioner program that I'm going to be in? And the program itself is 2 years, 10 months, so 34 months altogether. It looks like from starting in January, I will be done in October of 2025, which seems so far away, but I just know from nursing school itself, nursing school went by so quickly. So I know that if I can just power through these next couple years and get this degree done, I will be so glad that I did before, you know, like having kids and getting married. So yeah, I kind of rambled on there. I really hope that you guys, if you follow me for my nursing content, I know there's a lot of people on here that do. I really hope that you continue to enjoy the content that I will be filming in regards to nursing. I don't know if this channel will be like all nursing, just because it is so much of my life that I want to be able to have like a creative outlet, and that's one of the things that I love most about YouTube, is that I get to do things outside of nursing. But I do still plan to have nursing content here and there and give updates and share my thoughts on just going back to school and getting the degree. And yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know that the first part of this was kind of short. It was just me going to the Elton John concert with my Nana and then going to a family friend's wedding. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of stick this in here at the end. I know it's kind of random, but I am really looking forward to the next month or so. I really want to try and do Vlogmas. I know that I will not be able to do every day, but if I can get at least like every other day or every 2 days get a video up, I feel like that is what I can handle working as much as I do. So yeah, I really hope if you guys enjoyed this video, you consider subscribing, and if you're looking forward to seeing more nursing content or just content from me in general, you would consider subscribing as well. So I will see you in my next video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Bye.